everybody. How are you? Happy Winning Wednesday, guys. The lighting is so weird on TikTok. It's like I got a shiny thing right here on my forehead. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Manuela Vincent, live from Virginia. How are you today? When you come in, let me know you're here. Same with TikTok. If you're new to my channel, give your girl a follow. Give your girl a follow. Double tap the screen. Let's show some engagement. Hello, user underscore S4 underscore 1. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a great day, my friends. I love lives. You guys, if you're not doing live, do it. It's just fun. Even if you're not promoting a business, it's just fun, right? I mean, obviously I promote things because that's what I use the platform for. I'm not on here to dance or do cooking videos or nothing like that. I literally like to help people. I like to share what helped me, and then I give back and I share something with you. And I teach a little bit. So that's why I love it. It gives you the free space to do those kind of things. So welcome in. If you're new to me, welcome, welcome. My name is Manuela Vincent. Let me see. 1 second. And I do I like to go live in the morning. I like to go live in the morning because I work 2 hours. In my business that I'm part of, I only work 2 hours a day. I love it. So I do everything in the morning, get my content batched up. I do all my creation in the morning because I'm a morning person. Get my coffee going, do the thing. And everybody who knows me knows I love coffee. I'm always having a mug on here. I'm not promoting my mug, but I like to have my, I love different cups and stuff. My husband's like, no more, no more. It's all right. We can just give some away, I guess. Hey, Nilda, how are you? Thanks for liking my live. I appreciate you guys. Happy Winning Wednesday, everyone. And if you're on the YT, I got to use acronyms, I guess, because TikTok doesn't like that. The TT don't like that. TT don't like that. Hold on 1 second. I need to make sure I'm not missing comments. Welcome, guys. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, YouTube. So, guys, I'm going to get into it because I don't want to make this a long, drawn-out live today. I do not want to do that. If you guys are on here, let me know where you're from. I ask that daily, and I get a little bit of people telling me, not too many. Why do I ask that? Hello, user 14944399491. How are ya? Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. So I ask for engagement by asking you guys where you're from. And it's not hard to put that down in the chat. I don't need to know everything about you. Just like you don't need to know everything about me, but I am pretty transparent, right? I am pretty transparent because this is how I make connections with people. This is how I connect with people on here. I don't use it to dance. I don't use it to showboat. I don't do any of that stuff. What I do use this platform for is to create content that's relatable. And this is what I've learned through the program I'm part of. Hello, A. Hi, how are you? Snops D, what's going on? And if you guys are here, could you just do me a favor? It doesn't cost a thing if you could use your finger and just double tap, share the video. That gets engagement. That helps me out and you out, okay? If you're here for a reason. You might as well just tap, do a couple things here, right? Hey there, Tiny, what is your name? Tiny Ismay. You're from Singapore. Welcome. I'm great. A, how are you doing? I'm great. I'm amazing. I'm better than amazing. I feel fabulous. You have to push yourself, right? I always wake up in a happy mood anyways. I don't know. Maybe it's just the time in my life. I'm 53 now. I don't know. At this age, you start not giving a crap about stupid things. I don't know about you guys. I don't know. But that's how I've come to realize that, you can only control the things you can control. Outside of that, leave it to God. That's so sweet. Thank you. All right, guys. So today I'm going to be talking, and welcome in, guys. Keep on coming in. Let me know where you're coming in from. I appreciate that. Okay. Let me know. I love that. It's been hot. I'm in Virginia, born and raised here, Northern Virginia. Hot as anything. So thank you for the follow. See, we're in an apartment, so they call it the heat and AC loops. They control it. So it's hot in here and we have to use fans and I'm burning up. I'm in menopause. This is crazy. But they refused to turn the AC on because they said we're going to still get some some cold weather coming in. So I don't know about you, but I hope you're staying cool where you guys are, okay? So today, guys, I'm going to be talking about the day I stopped trading time for money and learned to build my own online income around 2 hours a day. If that interests you, if you're in that type of situation right now, if you're the 9-to-5er who's burnt out, if you've been laid off, if you're just tired of grinding for nothing, this is the right lady. You came to my page for a reason. Believe me, I always believe in that. When you stumble across something, it's always for a reason. If it happens to you, it's for a reason. Never discount that, guys. When I found this, it was for a reason. That was the season for me. Okay? So I'm going to be talking about that. But anyway, guys, just chill. Bring your coffee, tea, water. Let's have a little conversation. You're like my friends. We're taking a walk. And I'm going to share a few things with you, okay? You're like my friend right here. And we're going to take a walk. Hi, Dan. How are you? Taking a little walkie walk on the trail, okay? I would go out today. If it's not too hot, I might really take a walk on the trail today. So, a little bit about me. Again, my name is Manuela Vincent, and I lost my job to a corporate layoff back in 2024. We're friends right now. I don't follow people back on here unless you're part of my community. So if that's what you're asking, like the friend for friends thing, yeah. Also, let me just make this clear. I am married. So if you decide to DM me and you have to go in there and you're talking about, hey, baby, and you want me to be, you want to be my sugar daddy, like we're not about that over here. So let's get that housekeeping stuff out the way. We can be friends on this platform. You could come on in and talk to me on this live and be respectful. Same over here on YouTube, okay? Because I'm not about that drama, right? I'm about business, making the bag. Okay, what are y'all doing over here? Why y'all when you're scrolling? What are you doing? Are you wasting a lot of hours on social media, into the drama zone, gossip? Like, what are y'all doing? I had to get that mindset right too. I wanted to get my bag up, but let me talk to you guys real quick. Let me talk to you. So I lost my job, corporate layoff, 20 years. I'm aging myself. I told you I'm 53. I came out of that job with nothing to show for. No savings, no retirement, no plan B. Couldn't afford all that stuff, guys. I am married, going on 30 years, 3 kids as they were growing up. Struggle bus, struggle bus, struggle bus. I was actually displaced several times. That means homeless, right? Much better place. Don't have pity for me. Much better place than I ever was before, okay? So I just shared that to tell you that I'm just like you guys. I'm no one special. If you're someone who's been struggling for years and you're just sick and tired of dealing with that stuff, guys, I have something for you. I may have the answer to your prayers, okay? For me, I didn't want to go trade time for dollars anymore. Time for money. That's called a job, friends. That's called a job. I didn't want to keep getting jobs. Not only that, hello, Freddie. Not only that, thank you for the follow, A. Not only that, guys, it's such a waste of time. I have friends doing that right now who are continuing to submit resume after resume after resume. They're not getting anywhere with it. They're not getting callbacks. But I know for me at my age, they don't want to pay you your worth. First of all, no job will. You might think that you're worth a certain dollar amount, but they're never going to pay it to you. And so for me, I didn't want to bother with that. Number one, I didn't want to continue struggling because that's all I did. All my 20 years in corporate is struggle financially, right? But I don't blame anybody because you got to take ownership for your situation. Well, but the thing is, I didn't want to go back to that same struggle. I got to change something, guys. Welcome in. Hey, Nikki, how's it going? I got to change something. I had to be the change. I couldn't leave it all on my husband to take care of all that. That's a burden that causes arguments, and we're not doing that. So I said, let me find something different. I don't want to do feet pics, but I want to be home. I still have one teenager left. I want to be present for my daughter. I want to do the things that I could never do before for my kids. And so I wanted to do something, but I didn't want to do feet pics. I didn't want to do OnlyFans, mama old over here. Don't need time for that kind of stuff. So what else is in the internet universe here that I could do that's legally ethical and that doesn't require a lot of time? Well, what I found checked all those boxes for me, okay? And that's what I'm going to be talking to you guys about. All right? It's super simple. I'm going to break down the strategy that I use. I literally work 2 hours a day. Guys, right now, what you see me doing, this is part of it. I'm on a live. Some people are scared to go live. I didn't start live. Oh no, I'm a very introverted individual. I didn't want to go live. For the first, I would say 6 months of joining this, I just did copy paste ads, copy paste ads, copy paste post. And we teach you that too. Till you can get brave to go live, because live is amazing. You can make connections. People can resonate with you. They're hearing your voice, right? That beats a post any day. That beats a regular video every day, okay? And these platforms thrive on video, okay? I wanted to be clear about that, okay? So I found something scrolling like you guys do. Scrolly, 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 looking for drama. Came on Facebook, right? And I found a post where a lady was saying how she made $600 in a day with her phone, couple hours a day. And I said, what is it? And she sent me a free blueprint, a step-by-step blueprint. I don't know about you, but when I'm going to get in something, I need someone to hold my hand a little bit. Can we agree on that? Like, do you guys just come into anything? Don't you need some structure? Like, even in a job, like every job, you might know your job well, but every job has a different process. Can we agree on that? Every job has a different process. You got to learn their procedures. So this is what this is. I found a blueprint. She gave me the blueprint and I followed the blueprint. Aria, I'll send it to you. Hold on one second. It's free. Today it's free, guys, for you to take a look at the blueprint. You know what a blueprint is? It defines what it is that someone is talking about. That's exactly what we're not talking about a blueprint to a house. But if you think about it like that, it's a design. It's structurized. It's teaching you the steps to be able to make an income. In the case of what I'm talking about today, it's structured to lead you to be able to make an income with your phone around a couple hours a day. And I love it. And you know what? Nobody really knows about this. Not saturated. It's less than 1% saturated, if you even call that saturated. Hey, Danger. Hi, Marie. How are ya? Good morning, John. How are ya? You're back again. He calls me the money lady. How are you? Just waiting for my taxes. Are ya? John, were you trying to get started with this? I can't remember. I have so many people hitting me up about this. I can't remember if we had a conversation or not. I don't remember, but it's okay. I have a few people that are waiting for tax money to start. So it's good. We're all good here. Gotcha. Awesome. All right, let me continue, guys. But see, you're smart, John, because that's something I always talk about is like, if you guys get tax return money, stop wasting it on things that aren't going to give you something back in return. Like people typically go get devices, televisions, things that don't give you, it's not an asset. It doesn't give you anything in return. So, John, you're smart. A lot of people, I always tell them, use that for something good. Learn an education, learn a skill that's going to pay you forever. Simply put. Let me put this flash goal. How come, guys, I'm starting a flash goal on TikTok. Can you guys participate? I appreciate it. Double tap the screen. Let's go. Show your girl some love. Give me a follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. So again, guys, I'm talking about the day I stopped trading time for money. And guess what the sad part is? In a way, I call it a little bit of a sad part, is it took me a layoff to get it. That's why I'm always on here talking to you guys about that. Don't let that happen to you. Don't let yourself get to the situation where you're laid off and you don't have anything to show for, no backup plan. Now is the time to do something. If you have a job, get yourself a little business that only takes a couple hours a day. That's what this one does. You can do this in the nooks and crannies of your day. Oh my gosh. So last night, every week we have webinars, friends. I highly encourage you to get into my automations. Send me your email. get into my automations, and you're going to be invited to these webinars every week when you're in my system. Last night we had a dad on and I started crying. A regular dad, 4 kids, married, works full time. He's in construction. He had his first $3,000 sale here. $3,000 in a whole week. He made $3,000 in a week, guys, with this business. He made me cry. Not because of that, because of the story he was talking about. Hello, how are you today? We have people from all walks of life. It doesn't matter if you have a job. You can still do it. He even talked on the live, on the webinar about how he does it. He literally, from the time he walks into his office, he takes his hard hat off. And this is a video he's not even talking in. I'm telling you, this is so simple. This is a video he's not even talking in. He's got a hard hat on. He's getting ready to start his day. He's like, because he's tired. He wants to stop doing it eventually, right? But that's how he's doing his content. You see, you people on here are so funny. You say you don't want to do content. You're already doing it. If you're in with your friends or going to a Starbucks or whatever you're doing, and you're taking a little snapshot of that in a picture, that's content. But you're advertising someone else's product. People don't think like that. You see what I'm saying? People don't think like that. So we get you to think in the right way. Stop promoting someone else's product or service. We have a product or service already done for you. Comes with everything you need. A business in a box is what I tell everybody, because it literally is. It has the website that's created for you. You get the 5 learning programs that are done for you. You get to earn up to $1,400. That's our highest program, right? So I don't know about you. I wanted something simple to get started with. I didn't have a lot of time. I'm 53 now. I needed something that's going to allow me to now start to save for retirement. Now pay down some credit card debt. I couldn't do that with a job because it was keeping me broke, friends. That's why I come live and I talk about that. So if you are in a position where you have a job, I would highly suggest you put your income, your hard-earned money, into a program like this that's going to teach you the skills that are in high demand, which is digital marketing. Digital marketing is expected to be a $1 trillion industry by the year 2033, friends. I'm not even lying. Go Google it. Right now, it's 1.2 billion. Everybody is getting on this train right here. Right? Why? You want to know why? Because first of all, there's no inventory, no overhead with it. It only requires you, this business only requires 2 hours a day. It's structurized, so it won't interfere with what you're doing. Right? Pays you 100% profit. Nothing else out there is doing that. I'm so blessed that we're in this. The creator of this program is so giving and loving. That's why we get paid 100% profit. She doesn't need it. She doesn't need a cut of our pay. When you join these other programs out here, go and ask them, how much are you going to get out of that, the money that they're going to give you? Whatever you make, let's say you make $900 today with our program. You get 100% of that. Guys, in the chat, what is 100% of 900? That's not hard math. Somebody criticized me about hard math yesterday. Hi there, Observatoria. Hello, how are you today? Paul Jackson. Anybody want to put down in the chat, in the comments, right? Because it's called engagement. What is 100% of 900? If you get paid 900, what's 100%? Anybody want to guess? Yeah, that's not very difficult. I don't know who's on here today. Hello, welcome in, guys. Nobody wants to answer that question? Wow, am I in the right live today? What is going on over here on TikTok? Are you guys on the right live? Do you really want to learn from me today? Like, I don't know what's going on. That's kind of strange. Hi, Gabriel. So I was asking the question, if you get paid 100%, and let's say you get a $900 sale today, what is 100% of 900? Anybody? I'm going to get to that, Aria. I'm actually giving you one right now. Nobody knows. It's 900. If you were to go to another program or course or whatever they're promoting, that's called, they have an affiliate on it. We don't have an affiliate here. That means you get a percentage. It could be 10%, 5%, 12%. We don't do that here. When we make a $900 sale, we get $900. That's one of my programs, Aria. That's what I started with back in 2024. And I've been able to make many $900 paydays. Most recently got my first $1,400 payday. There's a gentleman on here who's going to be buying the $1,400 because he's smart. He's using his tax money that he gets, right? See, you guys don't know the value. If you go to my website, you'll see the value of the programs. That $900 program is valued at $1,900 in education. And the education is going to teach you everything you need to know about making an income with your phone to be able to make $900 paydays. It teaches you how to build an online business the right way, with structure, with a mentor who is a 7-figure, multiple figure income earner. Okay? We have the programs, the guidance, the technology here. You don't got to worry about tech. We have a tech support team that'll take care of you. We have a community of almost 60,000 members, customers. When you have a question, you raise your hand or you ask it in the chat and someone answers you. You're not ghosted here. I can't tell you how many people come to me and say, well, I know one gentleman emailed me and said that he was part of a program before and he had a hard time with the tech and nobody helped him. You don't got to worry about that here, because we have a whole dedicated tech team. That's where our mentor, the creator of this, that's where her dollars go to. She keeps us afloat. She's like, get your customers and we'll take care of them. Get your customers and we'll take care of them. Not sure what you mean. So if the business model is this, hold on, I'm going to go into the details of this, but I would love for you to go and check it out yourself, Aria. I've dropped this several times because I don't have to explain a lot with my business. That's why we have a funnel system that's built into it. It literally does the selling, telling, follow-up. It tells you exactly what you're getting. All transparency on the pages, okay? But for sake of my lives, I go a little deeper with it. I share a little bit about what exactly it is, right? This program is called Legacy Builder. The name hints is a legacy, right? It allows you to leave a legacy for your family by teaching you the digital marketing skills to grow an online business. Through that process, we're teaching you how to use all of these platforms, right? Digital channels, YT, TT, IG, FB. We teach you how to go on those platforms and create content. When you create the right content, that attracts the right customer to you, and they'll buy one of your digital programs. You don't got to create the digital program. It's already been done for you. So if you don't want that headache like I didn't, that's why I joined it. 5 programs. They're teaching you, you're learning, and then you're also earning from them. Okay? We get the master resale rights to them. MRR. When you buy your program, you're now able to resell it. You get a license. You're going to be able to resell it. And we teach you how to do that without pitching, without selling, if you will. This is not a traditional business like in that sense. It's all digital. It's all online. It's an electronic version of education, right? But we're like college, but cheaper. So when you get your program, you're going to have a whole dashboard with your program. The tools are in there. It's going to step-by-step videos to break every single step down for you. A daily video every day, every morning, our mentor drops a video for us to look at, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and you implement that into your content. So you're getting 1% better every day. Never seen nothing like it. I've looked at courses. This is not a course. It's interactive. We have 3 live videos, live Zooms every week. Tomorrow, we're going to have a tax Zoom to teach you how to get those write-offs with your business. And guess what? She pays experts to come in to talk to us out of her money. Okay? So I want to kind of highlight that. If that makes sense, Aria, I'm not sure if you checked out the details yet. Put a number 1. Anybody watching me? Bernice, how are you? Does that make sense to you guys? I want to make sure that I am understand what you guys are talking about. Number 1 in the chat. Number one in the chat. It is not difficult. The program teaches you how to build an online business for yourself. It teaches you how to scale your business. It teaches you how to brand yourself. It teaches you how to use these platforms the right way to create and monetize off of. It will teach you how to do affiliate marketing, how to get brand deals, how to learn advanced AI, because AI is taking over. You need to use it. You need to learn it. And we have that here. We have the tools here to teach you. I use AI for my thumbnails on my YouTube channel. I use AI to create my content. I just change it to be more reflective of my personality. I use it as a framework, so to speak. Will it help me? Yeah, I'm on YouTube right now, Vaporize. I'm on YouTube. I'm talking to my YouTube family. I just got another accomplishment. I just hit 1 million views on my YouTube channel thanks to this program. I will be monetized by the end of the year, if not before the end. You know, AdSense, that's an extra stream of income. I love this question, Joe. 2 hours. The business is structured for you to get your income producing activities out of the way in 2 hours. If you have a job, you can still do it. I just mentioned earlier, I don't know if you heard me, Joe, talk about the father who was on last night's webinar. We do a webinar every week. I'm going to send the replay out today if you want to listen. He made me cry yesterday. Look, if you guys want the replay to the webinar that talks about this business from the top to the bottom, you want to hear the testimonials of that gentleman, get in my automations. Joe, I just posted it there. Go and put your email in. I will give you an email with the free blueprint. You're going to get a free blueprint from me today that talks about this business, how it's a done for you business. And then I'm going to be sending that replay out probably around 12 Eastern time. If you want a copy of that replay, that was, oh my gosh, I cried last night. This man, for those who missed me say it earlier, I'm going to repeat it one more time. This man got on here. You could tell he was a little nervous, but he's in our community. Who doesn't get nervous when they have to speak in front of a bunch of people, right? Did you? So listen, he was telling a story. He is a father of 4, married, works full-time in construction, and he was able to make $3,000 in 1 week with this business. He does his content around his workday. So don't come at me and say you don't got time. This man's doing it. He said that was one of the attractive things about this business for him because he was able to do it. Like when he gets into his office, he's got his hard hat on. You'll see him taking his hard hat off. He's got some text on the screen of his video explaining why he's doing this business. He's burnt out in his job, but he's got to provide for his family. All of us have to do that, right? That's his story. He made us cry. You know why he made us cry? Because he started crying. It really hit him. We have a powerful community here. So the blueprint is going to teach you how to promote anything. If you have your own product, service, or business, it will teach you the foundation of that, right? It teaches you how to take your business from brick and mortar to online. So for instance, we've had boutique owners in this. Real estate owners come into this, doctors' offices, because they want to go online. They don't know how to do all that. This program teaches you about capture pages, funnel systems. Like it teaches you the foundation in order to get up and running. So friend Joe, if you already have something, you said I won't have time because I already work part-time. It doesn't matter. You can do this around your day. You can do this in the nooks and crannies of your day. Let me explain how. So for instance, this guy says he gets up an hour early to do content. You could do one video in the morning and it doesn't have to be an hour. We teach you how to do Joe, can you do 7 seconds? Even if before you're heading into Target. You could even show Target outside the Target you're walking in. That's a 7-second video. I'm breaking it down simple for you, Joe. If you don't want your employer to know, then maybe you don't want to do that. I'm just saying, if I was you and I'm trying to get out of my job situation, that's what I would do. That's what this man is doing, right? So if you're walking in or you're walking out of Target, you had a hard day at work, right? I'm just telling you, a 7-second video is super simple. You're not even talking in it. You're going to put some text on the screen. And you're going to say why you decided to buy the program. You're trying to fund your business, or you want more income. Whatever your why is, the reason why you'd want to do this, that's what you're going to talk about or put on the screen of your video. So I give you my example. It's not relevant to you, Joe, but I always share my story. So I was laid off at 52. Some people would say, wow, you should have had some retirement, some savings. No, this girl couldn't do it. I've raised 3 kids. I'm married. He's a blue collar worker. It's been struggles all through the 20 years that I've been employed. So when I finally got laid off, I didn't have anything to show for. Now, what am I going to do? I don't have no retirement. I'm worried because the next 10 years, what am I going to do? I don't want to just be broke sitting here with nothing. I had to find another way, Joe. So that's what I did. So I tell my story in that way. I didn't want to go get another job to start all over again and get laid off, because that's what's happening all the time now. I found a program that taught me step by step how to build an online business to generate income with my phone around a couple hours a day. The best thing I love about this is it doesn't require you to have a following. You can be the basic of the beginners. You're not going to talk to strangers on the phone. You're not doing any kind of cold calling. You're not DMing people. You're not even bugging your family and friends. Could you do that? I didn't want to have the headache of all that stuff. So this checked all the boxes. If you want to learn how I'm able to make daily pay with my phone around a couple hours a day, down in the comments, put the word blueprint. I'd love to share it with you. Joe, could you do that? But in your story, could anybody do that over here? Put a yes if you could do that. It's not hard. That was me talking on a video, but the other 2 videos, you don't got to talk. You could be at your desk. You could be at your job. You could just take time. You could get up an hour earlier, Joe. On your breaks at Target, you can do videos. Another testimonial I love to share. This lady, she was a single mom, divorced, 3 daughters. She shared her testimonial last night too. You'll hear her story on the webinar. She has 3 daughters, divorced. She worked as a waitress and a trucker. Okay? That's hard work. Okay? She got sick and tired. In her nooks and crannies of her breaks, she would record herself on the side of the highway. During her break from waitressing, she would record herself. She would do what she had to do to get the video done. In 10 months, she was able to replace both of those jobs. That's a true story. That is in our community. That is on that webinar. If you want the webinar information, the replay, I'm happy, to give it to you. So look, on TikTok, there's a couple ways to get the information. You can go here and hit me in the DM. Don't come at me about, oh, baby this and oh, baby that. I'm not about that on my lives, okay? I'm here to teach people how to do a business online, get you to the bag. That's all I'm focused on, helping people. You can double tap my face over here on TikTok and my website's up there, okay? That's what I want to share with you guys today. And I just dropped my website again one more time over here for the people that are late. That's how you get the information for my free blueprint. Now check your spam folder, your promotion folder, because sometimes it will end up in there. Get it out of there. Mark it as not spam, so you'll continue to get emails from me, guys. It's very important. Hi, Renora. How are you? That's the only way you can connect with me. That literally will give you my email. So if you have questions after you watch everything, you can always email me and I'll answer you. Okay? So I hope that answered you, Joe. Now I'm going to get into the business. I'm going to get into the rest of what you're getting. Okay? So I hope that this clears it up. So in order for an online business to run efficiently and successfully, you have to have an in-demand product, an in-demand service, an offer, guys, an offer. I'm showing you something here. The offer, in our case, is e-learning, digital education. That's going to teach you how to build an online business. And through this business, you're also able to earn. Have you heard of that before? Like if you go to college, you're not going to be able to learn and earn at the same time unless you already have a job. But with us, you're able to earn out the gate when you first start, when you do this effectively. We teach you how to do it effectively. In my first week of this business, I earned my investment back. That's what your goal is. But you have to plug in. You made an investment. Now it's time for you to plug into the training if you want it bad enough. Okay. It takes just as much effort, guys, as you are on your job, but in 2 hours a day. All right. I want to explain that to you because you can't think you're going to come into this and then dollar bills are just going to rain down from the sky. This doesn't work like that. You got to put effort. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. So we have a business here, one offer. It's digital programs that teach you educational platform. And when you get paid through this program, I'll break down how you get paid. You will get 100% of your money. Now you understand why I do not want to trade time for money. I don't have to go back to a job. I make more here than I did on my day job, working 8 hours a day. That's what we try to teach you here. 100% profit. I love that. That was one of the check boxes for me. All right. Are you guys with me? Put a number 2 if you understand what I'm saying. So far, there's more to it. Okay. So the next part, you're getting something else for free in this. Okay. You're getting automation. Automation is going to change your life. Some people don't even know that exists. I did it. Automation is what's functioning for you while you're living your life. If you're traveling, if you're sleeping, if you're at your kid's baseball game, if your daughter has your phone in her hand, because this happened to me recently. My daughter is a teenager and she had my phone. She was just looking through whatever. And a $1,400 sale popped up on there. And she's like, Mom, look. How would that change your life? Like, how would that help you? Like, not even that, just the fact that she sees that and she's excited. She's like, Mama, what you gonna get me now? There's a time when I couldn't do that. Like, I couldn't say, yeah, I can't get you that today. Like, I don't want to have to ever be the no mom in that way anymore. It's tiring, guys. It's exhausting. And you feel truly broken inside. So I don't want to ever have to feel that way again. That's why I'm glad I found something like this, okay? So you will get automation with this program that works for you 24/7. It's like your own online storefront, if you will. Your own online storefront. It's working for you when you're just doing whatever, your own life, sleeping, like I just said, taking a walk. And a sale could come in just like that when you set it up the right way and you follow the strategies. Okay. Hello, Joanne. How are you? So it comes with this automation. And in this automation, what are you getting? It's already set up for you. I'm going to tell you a couple things. You're getting a capture page. The capture page is the front end. When you guys go and take a look at my website, manuelavincent.com, right? You're going to put your email address in. But that first page is the capture page. Everybody needs it. Everybody has it. Amazon has it. A pop-up will come up for you saying, do you want 20% off or whatever the case may be? Shein does the same thing. That's called a capture page. Well, in the case of our business, we have created that for you. You can customize it if you like. I have my face on it. And it's telling you real quickly about what this is about. You put your email address in, and then guess what? You're going to get my free blueprint. That's what I'm telling you guys to get today. That free blueprint is going to break down what I'm talking about today. It's a done for you digital business, but it's going to break it down and it's going to have you go to watch a couple videos real quick. And that's going to have the creator of this on there telling you why she started this, what it does for you, how you get paid, and everything else after that. How do you want to start getting paid 100% profit? Do you want to learn how to make daily pay? Do you want to learn how to make $100 paydays, $300 paydays, $600 paydays, $900 paydays, $1,400 paydays on autopilot? Yeah? Yeah? Can I hear yes in the comments? Do you want to learn? So if that is the case, you would continue through the path of this. Hey there, Boss Han, how are you? Hi. So then the next step is the emails, guys. You're getting emails already given to you. 30 emails. Those emails are proven to convert. They've been created by the creator of this program. That's what's doing the selling, telling follow-up for us. No, it's not. Multi-level market. What out of what I said, Aria, makes you think it's an MLM? But for those that don't understand MLM, that's called, and there's nothing wrong with MLMs, by the way. If you're selling a product that is legit and you're exchanging money for a product or service, there's nothing wrong with that. People always think that MLMs are bad. It depends what you're promoting. But that means multi-level marketing. Let me explain this to you. We don't have an upline here or a downline. We have the one lady who created these programs. And when you buy one, you get the reseller rights to it. So when I make 900, Aria, I get 900. She doesn't take anything from me. That's why I was trying to explain affiliate. When you get into an affiliate program, they're going to take 10% off the top of your pay. She doesn't do that to us. When I make 900, I get 900. When I make 1,400, I get 1,400. So I want to debunk the MLM theme on here. Okay? That's not what this is. You don't recruit here. When I get a customer, Aria, if you were to buy one of my programs, that's your program. You buy it. It transfers from my computer to yours, and that's the end of it. The learning is what you just purchased. The education is what you just purchased. You're going to be part of a community of almost 60,000 people. You're going to get a whole platform that's going to teach you. We got 3 live trainings a week that you're going to get on. You're going to learn how to follow a step-by-step blueprint, a 2-hour workday to create the content. We teach you how to create content, 7-second videos, 30-second videos, 1-minute videos. Okay? Yeah, but this is not an MLM. I just want to debunk that because a lot of people come at me and say, well, it's another MLM. No, that's not what this is. But there is nothing against it, as you just said. But I didn't want to do that. I don't want to recruit people. I don't want to spend hours on a telephone talking to people, 100 names of people that are going to say no. See, what I like about this is I didn't have to do that. This is a rejection-free, Aria. It doesn't require you to call anybody. When you come into my automated system, that is talking on my behalf. It's telling you exactly what you need to do next. If you have questions, you're able to email me and then I give you a personal message. But I don't got to pick up phones for this. I didn't want to do that kind of work. All right. So we're clear on that. Thank you. So this system comes with everything you need. It's a business in a box. Okay. The emails come with it. You're going to just click a button. They load into your funnel system. The funnel system's free. Okay. It's not that other one that's very expensive. You don't got to pay for this one. It's free. And we give you the emails to click a button that goes right in. So the next step is you're going to get an email from me 30 days in. Every day till 30 days, you'll receive an email from me that's going to say, why haven't you got started yet? Take another look. It's going to keep telling you that stuff. I'm also going to send you valuable information like those webinars. If you want to jump on one because you just don't have the clarity. I'm also going to invite you to my coach. I pay an extra coach for this because I know how to invest my money. I have a coach who's part of this business outside of the main coach. The main mentor, I pay them a monthly fee for them to teach me how to be more creative in my content. So he has made 600K with this business already, right? And I've been offering bonuses to people that join me at the 3 high levels, but those bonuses ended yesterday. I'm not sure when I'm going to do another one, but you would get access. No, it's not Amway, Slappy. It's not Amway. It's called Legacy Builder. Nothing to do. And I don't even know what Amway is. People always say, what is it, Amway? No, it's not MLM, not recruiting, none of that stuff. It's a digital program that's going to teach you and educate you how to create an online business using your social media platforms. Instead of scrolling and wasting time, your screen time that's crazy, we teach you how to work 2 hours a day to create the right content to attract people to you. It's called attraction marketing so that you don't got to chase people because nobody has time for that. Okay. Now, the 30 emails are going to keep going out. If you don't want to learn how to make 1,400, and I'm saying this a little sarcastically because I think it's ridiculous. We're in 2026. Everything's about technology and online. You will go to Shein, you will go to Amazon to buy something. But when someone's teaching you how to build something that's going to bring you wealth, you refuse to do it. So if you don't want to learn how to make $1,400 paydays, $600 paydays, $900 paydays, 3 and 1, then I tell you right now, get off my live. I'm bold enough to tell you that because I don't want to waste your time or my time. I am bold in my statement because this is not for tire kickers. This is not for people that are always skeptical about everything. I wasn't. I needed income. I jumped in. I learned the skills. I invested in myself. I recouped my investment in a week. So I tell you, get off my live right now. I want the right people on my live. If you're going to come at me and just think everything is a scam, it's a pyramid scheme, it's an MLM, you're in the wrong live. I don't work with people like that. Yeah, I'm a leader. I coach people to be this way. I've gotten confidence through this program, okay? So you can take it seriously or not. I provide you the tools. I can lead you to water. I can't make you drink it. Okay, so the emails are meant there. Ricky, well, let me be clear. If you've heard me talk today, it's not a job. I always tell people I'm hiring, we train, but this is not a 9-to-5 job. So if you can put the work in, you have the investment and you can learn the skill, let's go. I tell people up front, I don't have patience for that. Like people always get mad. I'm very honest on my lives and in my content. I never said I have a job. I don't want to get another job. This keeps me out of a job. I don't want to work till the day I die in a job. So Ricky, if you want to get the details, you can click this orange button or go to my link in the bio, double tap my face. My link is up there. Put your email address in there. Email me. You'll get the free blueprint. It's going to talk about this business. And what is this person saying? So it's content creation for pre-made digital programs. Could we use the same model to sell? Yeah, the other gentleman said that too. Can I tell you, we have people, let's just give you a brick and mortar situation. You know what brick and mortar means? Physical mom and shop pop. How do you say it? Mom and pop shops or boutiques or real estate offices or dental offices. Those are already established businesses, but they're in the red. They don't know how to get themselves in the black. They need to start making a profit. This works with anything if you want to go online, is what I'm trying to tell you. If you're having struggles selling your product, we're going to teach you the skills. We're going to teach you the skills to be able to do that. So it will work with anything. We teach you how to do that. So the thing is, you already have products here. That's my thing. I didn't want to create anything and I didn't have anything to start with. So I'm fine with making income this way. We teach you how to stack income streams. So our highest program is $1,400 and it gives you 10 income streams. I right now have about, including those, I would say I have about 16 income streams because I've learned through this program to get into other things. So the top program here gives you 10 income streams. All right. It's going to teach you how to monetize on all these platforms, how to attract the right people to ask you for the details. Right. But to your question, if you have your own product or service, it's going to help you market it. It's going to help you market it. I prefer digital. I don't need a physical product, but I'm an affiliate for physical products. But this is my main baby. I even have additional digital programs in my community. Because I've learned that through this. I could create an ebook. That's digital, Aria. That's digital. I mean, we have an old lady, I think she's about 80. She likes to knit. So not only does she invite people to come physically to a community center and she'll be knitting and showing these ladies how to do it, she charges them to come in. That's income. But now she created an ebook where she is selling it for like $27, maybe $40, and that's another stream of income for her. She's making great money like that. We teach you how to do all that. If you like to work out and you're a health buff, we got another guy who does that. He's literally getting ready to launch it, an ebook for everything health and wellness. Health and wellness. Hey, Mary. So that's what we do here. You're free to take a look at it to see if it's going to work for you. You're also free to join us on these webinars. I'm going to do the replay after this live. I'm going to send the replay to you guys that are in my email automations. So make sure you message me. You make sure you either go here, DM me, or you go here and put your website. It's also in my what do you call it? It's in my on TikTok, it's in my bio. Okay. So that's how the money comes in. And I'm gonna talk about the programs real quick. Does anybody want to hear how much the programs are real quick? If not, I'll go right to the 2-hour workday. Anybody put a number 2? Put a number 2 if you want to hear me talk about the programs, just the cost associated with them. Ah, I need a drink. It is hot. Anybody? Nobody wants to know how much the cost of the programs are so you could get started. Because these programs, literally, there's options for everybody. There's options for everybody. Those are the top 2. Doesn't mean you got to start there, but those are the highest ones I recommend because I'm at the top programs. But there's more. Let me explain them to you, okay, Aria, and anyone else listening. Let's go from the bottom to the top. I have a program that's $100. It's called the Launchpad. 100. I don't recommend it. I've only had one person buy from me because it's very basic. It's only going to allow you to make up to $100 sales per customer. If you're all right with that, do it. Okay? That's the lowest program we have. The second program is $300 and it gives you 2 income streams. Now, when someone comes and buys the $300 from you, you get both of those, or they might buy $100 from you, but now you've just made a $400 payday. That's 2 income streams. Again, we want to help you stack income streams here. That's called the passive daily blueprint. Okay? So we got one for every budget. You can upgrade at any time. There was a point where if you didn't upgrade within 30 days, you would have to pay the whole amount. But now you just pay the difference between the next level. So that's a great thing. We just were announced that the other day. So if you started at the 3 and you want to get to the 6, you paid $300 difference. Okay, that's how it works. But let's go to the next program. It's $600. You get 3 income streams there. $600 sales, $300 sales, and $100. You get all 3 of those programs for $600. By the way, there's no monthly memberships with this. You buy once, that's it. Okay. You do have to pay one time for your website fee. That's not expensive. So it would be, so let's say you guys started with the $600 program, you'd pay one time $39 as well. And that gives you your website. They create it. You don't got to go to Fiverr and spend a lot of thousands of dollars on a website. They create it for one-time fee. Can you start at the 100 and then slowly? Yeah. Step by step until you get to the 14. A lot of people do that. I'm just being transparent with you. Is that it's very basic, Aria. It's very basic. You're still going to get the training, the community that we have. You're going to get the education here. That never changes. But if you're not worried about making $100, then maybe that's okay. Then you're good with that one. If the $100 doesn't matter to you, that that's all you can make up to, then you do that one. I just like to be upfront. All of these are going to literally give you the same, the same effort. You're putting in the same effort for every single one of these. It's just each level has a different amount of training and education in it, if that makes sense. You get to learn more with each level and make more with each level. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Hey, user 302-141-36234. Okay. So now it's $600. $600 gets you 3 programs. Okay. That's called the Digital Mastery Program. The next program is $900. That's what I started with back in 24, guys. $900 program. I didn't have the money. I did it on a P plan, an installment plan, right? An installment plan. That's how I got started back in 2024. I recouped that investment in 7 days and I paid that installment plan off because that's what you do. You don't want to stay in debt, right? And the next week I got another $900 sale. The next week I got an $1,800 week. That's how we teach you here, guys, okay? Now you got 4 income streams. You're stacking, baby. You're stacking. You got $900 sales coming in, 600, 301. That's how these work. The top seller we have is $1,400. This is pretty new because we decided we wanted to go global with it. And now we have a program we have 5 digital programs in English and 5 in Spanish. We decided because a lot of the Spanish community was reaching out and they want to do it too. So now the page, when they go to it, they can get it all in Spanish. So when you buy that one, doesn't mean you have to speak Spanish. You're going to go to the program that makes, you're going to go to the English version if you don't speak Spanish. I got it, guys? So that's the programs. One second. All right. So here we go. Each of these programs, again, depending on the level of education you want to learn and also how much you want to earn, that's what you got to make a decision for when you buy one of these guys, okay? I don't know who's on here who's about tax season. Like, I know it's tax time. I always bring this because it's very relevant. You're going to spend that money on something that, now, if you're going to use it to pay bills, that's another difference. But if you're going to use it to go out and spend something that doesn't bring you a profit, I highly suggest you get in on this, learn the skills, and literally you'll have tax money all year long. You don't got to wait once a year. That's the whole goal with these programs. You got to be investing your money. Learn to build cash value, assets. Okay, we teach you all that. We literally are going to have a training tomorrow in this community. And these, let me tell you something. All the training in here, once you get in here, is free. She literally pays experts to come and train us. We have mindset training. You're getting a lot. That $1,400 program is valued at $6,600 of training. It's all included in here. The $900 program is valued at $1,900 of training. People don't understand. I try to break the value down. It's so much value in here, okay? So let's go over the 2-hour workday real quick, okay? I like to break that down. So literally, this is how you're getting people to buy from you guys. This is the easy part. Okay, I got my board. You guys can't see it. I'm just going to tell you out loud, okay? Because I can't turn the camera over here on YouTube. I'm just going to talk about it. So we teach you how to use automated emails and content to monetize. That's what we're going to teach you. That's how we're getting eyes on your programs or whatever product you want to promote. You got to be able to get people to find you, discover you. Let me explain this. I've done this all organically. What does that mean? I don't pay for ads. Some people choose to do that. We are taught not to do that. In this program, if you want to do it, you can. It's your business. But we lead by her example. She never paid for ads in this business. She got her first 6 figures in 6 months just between the 3 videos a day we're going to talk about and YouTube and copy paste ads. She got her first 6 figures in 6 months. And then she got her first million in 17 months. That's the creator of this that I'm talking about. She's the lady who mentors us. Okay. So 1 hour a day, and I don't even spend an hour a day with this, guys. I've been doing this for I'm going to be 2 years in this business. I don't have to spend an hour, but when you first learn something, you got to take your time. You're going to be overthinking it. You're going to be like, ooh, that was ugly. Let me delete and go back and edit. I don't do that anymore. I don't, because I know what I'm going to say automatically. I know I talk to my perfect customer, guys. That's what you're going to learn here, Aria. Because you see, the problem with people that are just trying to sell programs that are products or services or lotion or potions, whatever you're selling, the problem why they can't sell is because they're trying to sell to everybody. We teach you not to do that because your product is not for everybody. You see, let me just talk about this real quick. This is my little soapbox. The problem, and I didn't even know this till I learned this. See, social media is information driven. You go to Google when you want to find out how to do something. If you have an ache and pain, I don't do this anymore, but I have family members do it. They go to Google and they're always like, oh, if I'm hurting here, what could it be? Instead of talking to their doctor. So can we agree that Google and all these platforms, TikTok, are all information driven? With that being said, people are looking for a solution to their problems. I'm keeping it simple for you guys. This is why you're not getting attraction to your programs, your content, whatever it is you're selling. This is why. Because chances are what you have, maybe somebody doesn't want it. but they need a solution to something. So when you create your content, you got to be thinking about that. What problem does someone have that can be related to me, relatable to me? Who's out here looking for a solution to that problem? So in my situation, I give you my example because it's something that's huge right now. I can give you 2 examples. For me personally, I'm up in age. I'm 53 now. I don't have a retirement. So many people out here don't have a retirement. They're in my age range, 40s even. They lost a job. People are losing a job. 9-to-5ers are burnout. Do you get where I'm coming from? So I have a solution to the problem. A lot of people are going into TikTok. What can I do in a couple hours a day? I lost my job. I got a layoff. Now what can I do now? I don't have a retirement. People, believe it or not, are looking for this stuff online. They want an easier way. They don't want to get it. I don't want another job. So they're going to come to me as the solution person. That's why you guys need to start thinking. What is your product? What can it solve? Are you with me? Aria, are you listening? I'm trying to teach you guys something. These are things I've learned over the last 2 years. If you don't have a solution to someone's problem, they're not going to buy from you. Period. Point, period, blank. You can't please everybody. So I talk to my perfect daily paying customer when I'm on my lives and when I'm on my content and I'm creating it and I'm looking at the person just like me who lost everything, who's now starting over at an older age, who knows the jobs aren't coming to save her. I got to bring an income in. What else is there out here? Well, I found it. I needed to learn the skill to do it though. So I'm in e-learning. I'm promoting digital programs that are going to teach you how to now use your phone 2 hours a day to create income, 100% profit. That's my solution to their problem. See, that's what I'm telling you. You have to have a solution to the problem or they're not going to buy from you. I wanted to give you that little bit of tip. Not everybody wants to buy from you. It's all right. We're good. I only want to work with people that want what I have. That's why I'm bold enough to say, if you don't want to learn these skills and invest in yourself, then you can get off my live. I am bold. I'm disruptive. Hello, gifted. I'm disruptive. I don't care what people think. I've been taught this way from my mentor. You don't want to hear the truth, but I'm telling you the truth. A job is not going to save you. Jesus will at the end of the day. At the end of time, Jesus is coming back to say, but in the interim, what are you going to do to bring that income into your household if you don't have a job? Or if you're burnt out and you're tired and you're losing time with your kids and your husband and you're on the brink of divorce? I can relate to that stuff. Hi. So that's what I talk about. Okay. I just want to give you that little tidbit of education. So with this business, you don't got to spend a lot of time creating the content. Doesn't matter how cute you look, your hair frizzy, whatever it is. I create the content. I've had a bonnet on creating my content. I don't care because at the end of the day, they don't care about that. What they really want to know is what can you do for them? Okay. 1 hour, you're going to create 3 pieces of content. Okay. 1 hour a day, you're going to create 3 pieces of content. No, you guys can't read it. I'm just writing that down. And that content is 7-second videos. And they work great for TikTok and also over here on the YouTube shorts. And also on IG if you want to do the reels. These work perfectly for that. Okay. 7-second, 30-second, and 1-minute videos. And you're just going to share your story real quick. The 7-second video, I always give the example of my coffee. I like to make coffee in the morning. If I'm out taking a walk on my trail, I'll show that. 7 seconds and the trending sound pops up for you. So you don't got to worry about, oh, what song to use today? Hey, Maureen, you don't got to worry about that because it helps you. And so it picks the right song for what you're doing. I love it. So I have a coffee in the morning. It literally will start to play a motivational somebody talking motivational, perfect for what I'm talking about. Laid off lady. I found a way to bring an income into my house. You know, I got the text on the screen and at the end of my video on the screen, I'm telling people if you want to get the blueprint details, comment blueprint and I'll send it to you. What is that doing? That's driving people to your blueprint, your website. Mine is manuelavincent.com. You want to get leads into your automated system, Aria. That's the whole goal. I don't care what you're selling. You need to get them to come in to give you their email address, because now they're in your system. You can give them value. You can nurture your email. They say money is in the list. Money's in the list. That means you must be taking people off these platforms and into your automated system. If you don't have one, you'll get one with this. You all need that if you're building an online business. You can talk to your people in your automations. Everybody gets a daily video from me, a daily video or a email from me. I'm showing you testimonials, proof that this works. I'm inviting you to come and look at a replay from the webinar. I'm inviting you to my webinars. That's giving people something, value. Why haven't you taken a look at this yet? Are you ready to go? I'm here to help you. I give bonuses sometimes in there. See, this is how you nurture your email list. And that's how you gain more traction. You get more income like that. Now you got a list. Let's say you're in something that's no longer around, but you still have all those people in your automated system. When you decide to promote something else, you got those people there. You can send that to them. That's the whole point of an automated system. You guys probably never thought about that if you don't know about this kind of stuff. I'm teaching you, okay? You're going to learn that here, okay? So you're driving people to go do something on every single video. If you want to learn more, down in the comments, put ready. I'm going to share the blueprint with you. But you got to start with a problem. Aria, what is your problem? Some people say they don't have a problem. There's something. Because what is driving you to want to do this? Are you struggling in your Are you struggling with your business? Are you not getting enough sales? If you're someone like me and you're 9 to 5 and burn out, you're tired of working the 9 to 5 grind, you don't have nothing to show for, you're living paycheck to paycheck. That's your problem. And I have a solution that requires you not to have to get a part-time job. You work 2 hours a day. That's the solution. Hi, Aurora. How are you today? So for 1 hour, you're gonna do that. You're gonna do this process. And don't come at me and say I can't do that. Well, then it won't work for you. I'm bold enough to tell you that too. It won't work for you, friends. You got to put in the work. Okay, so you don't have an income. May I ask your age? I know that's rude to ask, but don't even tell me. You don't got to tell me. You must be 18 to join this. Because why? Not because of your age. We don't discriminate on age unless you have a parent. Okay, I just want to ask, because I get 16-year-olds in here sometimes, because you got to do the 1099 when you start making anything over $500 or $600, which you will. You're going to have to report that. So you need to be old enough to do that, or else if you were younger, I would have had to say you got to get your parent to sign up and then you can run your business. So we have, I think there's a 17-year-old. She's South African who's doing this business, but their rules are different in South Africa. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to put that out there. All right. So if you don't want to do content, you may have a problem, because this is driven off content. We have a lady who just does nothing but post on Facebook. She does well with it, but not everybody can do that. Like, your words really have to make someone want to cry. If you're good with words, you might try that method. The goal is to get content out. Okay? I give you another example. I told you guys, I'm transparent. I know what's working and what's not. I got my first sale on Facebook because why? That's my warm people. That's family. That's people, friends from ex-co-workers. They see my kids. So they're more inclined to say, oh, wow, so you were laid off, girl, and now you're doing that? Now, not all of them will be like that. Oh, let me join it. But I got my first sale doing that. I don't prefer family to be in this business. None of my family joined. It was actually a friend. But outside of that, it's all strangers who's joined me. I like it like that. I prefer it that way. Okay? Because 5 billion people on social media, and probably higher now. Why not you, right? I like these platforms. But what I will say is, I tried to do faceless in the beginning, and you can. I'm not saying you can't. AI helps with faceless, and we have a whole program. At the $1,400 program, it's going to teach you the AI advanced training. So that's why I always stress that one. I'm using it for the YouTube, my thumbnails. Okay, so we have a good training for advanced AI. But what I'm trying to tell you is there's probably about 4 people doing faceless that are really successful in this business with us. Because again, your words mean everything. You can do a voiceover and the words on a faceless video. The text on the screen has to resonate with your perfect customer. What are you showing? It has to really be a jaw dropper, guys. If you can't connect with someone in the first 3 seconds of your videos, they're going to scroll by you. So that's why I say faceless. If you want to try it, you can. I tried it. I like to try things. I used to try to mix it up. I would do a talking video. I would do a regular video with me doing coffee, walking, and then I would do one faceless video. Well, they weren't really doing well. I would get a few engaging comments, they asked me for the blue, but it wasn't very good. So I like to be honest about that. But you might be different. We have the training for it. It's just everybody's different. You got to stop being afraid to show your face. Why would you not show your face? God gave it to you. Stop doing that. Stop being so afraid. Now, if you have a job and you just literally can't do it, then that might be the option for you. Some people work for government and they can't show their face, okay? So those are just options. I want you to understand you have to create content though. 3 pieces of content a day is a must to be successful here. Not one day I'm going to do one, tomorrow I might do another one, and maybe 2 weeks from now. No, you got to be consistent. 3 videos a day. 3 videos a day is 60 a month. Is that right? I think I did the calculation yesterday. Someone asked that question. Well, how many videos do you got? How many per month is that? So if you're doing 3 a day, let's just say you do it. I just did 5. I do 7 days a week, but most people probably do 5 days a week. That's like 60 videos a month. Anybody can do it because you're not spending hours doing it. You shouldn't be doing that. If you are, you need to go back to the training. You need to hop on one of these calls. Every day we're getting a daily video from our mentor. We're in a 90-day challenge right now, and she's dropping a new video every single day. You need to go back to that and rewatch it. You need to hop on a live Zoom with us, get your videos audited so that you can learn what you're doing wrong. I even got on a call with one of the ladies I brought in yesterday. She's having a little bit of difficulty coming up with what to really start putting out there. I know her story. I said, tell me why you did this. This is what we do as coaches. We say, why did you join this? What was it about your situation? And I'm like listening. Okay. Tell me a little more. We peel the layers back, friends, so that we know what your true calling is. Why you bought this? Why did you join this? There's got to be a reason. Were you tired? Were you burnt out? Did you need income? You don't want your husband working till the day he dies? I have a husband who's been working 2 jobs for years. I'm trying to retire him from this. So we do that. We help you to get it out of you because that is what's going to connect with your perfect customer so they'll buy from you. Okay? You're not trying to do 2 and 3 minute videos. By the way, I messed up in the beginning. That's why I wasn't getting the sales consistently, is because I went back and I looked at some of my old videos, guys. It's cringe. I was going like 2-3 minutes long. One of them was 6 minutes, just going and going and going. Because I didn't really know I didn't know who my customer was. But then I learned through the process of being in here 2 years. Oh man, I came so far. Okay. So you're going to get that right. It shouldn't take you 2 hours. It shouldn't take you hour. You should get 1 hour is fine to create this because you're going to have to learn. The next 30 minutes is you're going to do copy paste ads. Because I know some of you might be scared to do the lives. You're going to do copy paste ads for 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes. Plug up your AirPods, whatever you use, and just listen to some music and just copy paste. We give you the ads. We give you the websites. They're free ads. Again, we do it all organically here. Yeah, you're going to learn that in here. Aria, you're going to learn that in here. We set you up for success. The training that you're going to get in here, there's daily training. She literally gives you like a shell. Let me explain like that. We do use chat. If you don't like chat, I don't know. I use it to help me with my content. So we give you a shell. We literally lay it down for you, like what is the person, who are you trying to help? You got to be wanting to help somebody. If you're doing this for not helping somebody, it won't work for you, because that's what we're here to do. We want to help other people that want to learn how to build an online business for themselves. They wanted to get their business up, and whatever your why is, why you're attracted to wanting to do this, that's your perfect customer. So we're going to give you a shell and we're going to say fill in the blank. And the format is there. You're going to just copy and paste that after you fill in the blank, and you put it in a chat, and it's going to give you hooks. It's going to give you structure for what you're going to talk about when you're on a live or not a live. When you're doing your content, you're going to tell it, okay, now create a 7-second, 30-second, 1-minute framework for this. That's what I do every day. That helps me to generate my content. We give you everything here, Aria. I mean, I don't know how much simpler or much hand holding you need, but it's all here. I'm going to show you something in a minute. Give me a couple minutes to finish this up. So if you want to do copy paste ads, that's free strategy. When you get really brave, you can go live. I go live for an hour. Today is looking like an hour and almost a half today. It's all right. If people are on here listening to me and all that good stuff, I'm okay being on here. But you only got to go 30 minutes if you want to. And what are you going to talk about? I just told you. You'll talk about why you decided to get this. What has it done for you? You can even come on one day and not talk about yourself at all and just talk about the 2-hour workday once you get in this, because you're going to learn it, right? You don't come on here with nothing to say. You must be talking about something, okay? The last 30 minutes, this is how you get sales. The last 30 minutes is when people start responding. They start responding to what you ask them to. So remember when I said in my content, I'm always saying, if you want to learn the details, comment ready down below. If you want to learn more about this daily paying business, put blueprint down below. They're responding to your videos. If they're resonating with you and they want the details, they're going to ask you. You're going to respond to comments and emails, because you're going to have emails coming to you. And you just answer them. If you get a hard question in your email or your comments, you go to our community and you type it in. You say, hey guys, there's literally a section in here. I'm going to show you the community in a minute, Aria. There's a general discussion here. You just type it in. Hi, someone's asking me this question in my comments on my video, or they email me and I don't know how to explain it. And they'll answer you. They'll say, you should say it like this. We're more experienced than you, so obviously we would help you with that. That's how it works. That's what a community is there for. Let me tell you this, guys. If you don't have a program that you're part of that has a community and mentorship, you're not going to make it. You can Google everything and try to do the free way with someone who's not an expert, who thinks they are. You're going to struggle. Why struggle when you can make an investment to your education to learn these skills? That's what I tell people all the time. I just don't understand it. But the thinking, you got to get to a point where you're going to understand that, okay? This is the discussion I had today, guys. Super simple. This is how we're able to attract daily paying customers to make the 1,400,9,631. Okay, if you want to learn, you're sick and tired of going through what you're doing. I don't know if you're struggling in another program. We have everything. I love this. Been almost 2 years in this, okay? We don't split commissions, 100% profit. You're going to go to ManuelaVincent.com. If you're on TikTok, you can hit this button, get in my DMs, or you can go here. And my bio has my website. All right, so the next part, Ari, I'm going to show you the community. Whew, it's hot in here today, guys. Ay, ay, ay. Aria, I want to tell you one more thing, or anybody else watching. By the way, if you're watching this YouTube video on the replay, #replay. I sometimes forget to say that. Let me know where you're chiming in from. I appreciate it. Let me put it in perspective too for you, Aria, because I know you're considering, you want to probably start where you can afford, and that's perfectly fine. I want to break down the differences of income. Again, I don't know what your income goals are. Maybe you don't care about that. So if you were to start at the $1,400 program, all you need are 6 customers. That's 72 customers a year to get to 6 figures. Maybe that's not your goal. I don't know what your goal is. But that's how easy this is. We help you there. I've been able to get many customers with this program, okay? If you start at the $900 program to get to a 6-figure income, you got to get 12 customers. That's still doable. When you look at some of these other businesses, they're struggling to even get one. We make it easy here because of the amount of money that you can earn from the program. That makes it easier to be able to get that kind of customer. When you can lead with value and what your system provides, what the programs offer, that's why you get the sales. It's got to be valuable for people to buy it. What are they learning? Is this going to help them financially? That's ultimately the goal here, friends, and you'll learn all that, okay? So let me go into this and show you the program, show you the community really quickly. So if you can see this is our community. It's called the Digital Growth Community. We have now 59.3 thousand members. That's customers we bring in, okay? Not recruiting, not MLM, none of that stuff, okay? That's customers. Now, this is School. I don't know if you've heard of School, but School is a learning platform. This is where you're going to stay engaged. You can download it on your phone. It's so easy to use. Thank you for the follow. Is it Riker? How are you? So this is called School. And when you come here, the first thing you're going to do, guys, is you're going to introduce yourself. You don't have to, but I suggest it. Newbie. Somebody said newbie. Hey, everyone, I'm new to digital marketing. Just wanted to introduce myself. That's simple. You do that, okay? In this platform, every day you see this is the lady who created it, Michelle O'Neill. You can Google her too, Michelle O'Neill, okay? She pins a pin post at the top every day. That's the first thing I do in the morning is I want to learn, okay? So we're on day 22 of the Freedom Sprint. Every day, if you go to the classroom, this is part of it. See, I was in community. There's tabs across the top. You get access to this. Hey there, how are you? You would start here when you first start. That's the first place you're going to go. You would go there, and then it's going to guide you through the rest of the process, your program, because you got another program piece, which is the major learning platform, Kajabi. Hello, how are you, Sandra? Is it Sandro? So, but for purposes of what I'm telling you, this is the new freedom formula, 30K in 90 days. We teach you how to get 10K months here. But right now we're doing every 90 days, we have a new challenge. So every day you're going to come in, she pins it at the top, and you watch each one of these videos every single day. They're not long. Some are 6 minutes, 5 minutes. Hold on one second. Okay. Hi there, Nasra. So you will go and watch these videos. Every day is a new topic. Some days she's going to give you content to create from what she just told you. How to do the weekly newsletters. So newsletters, no, you can't join me on my live. I don't do that. I don't do battles. I don't do any of that on here. This is not a Grow Live either. So newsletters are important. Remember I showed you this? This is my system. I'm getting ready to send this email out to people that are on my automations. This is the replay. So if you haven't put your email in, you do that now. You still have time. I'm going to send this out. But this is a newsletter. I'm just talking about Happy Wednesday. I'm telling you about that replay from yesterday. I'm giving you the link to get started, right? And then down below, I'm telling you another story about Christina. She's a stay-at-home mom. Yesterday, she made $900 while she was at a baseball game with her son. It came in. That's from a $900 program. How simple this program is. This is the kind of stuff you're going to get from me. It's not to brag or boast. It's to show you that it works. Okay? You might get one with my income proof. Like this is what we do. Okay? So every day you're going to learn something here. Let me go back. So every day is a new topic. What do you do? What to expect when, let's see, why some sales, look, why some sales and some don't. Why some get sales and some don't. Why? That's a good one. I watched that one. I don't have problems with that, because what the problem is, people buy the program for the wrong reasons. They either bought it because they thought they were going to immediately make sales when they didn't even learn the process yet. They don't make a sale in the first week, second week, right? It takes on average, to be honest with you, it takes on average 90 days to really get a good momentum. That's why we do these 90-day challenges. That's not to say you won't make a sale within the first week, 30 days. I pray that you get that. I did in the first week. But if you're not committed to learning these strategies that she's teaching in here, then it won't work for you. So you can't compare your day one with someone else's day 100,000. It doesn't work like that. All right. So this is the stuff you're going to learn, and nothing's owed to you guys. Nobody owes you anything. Just because you bought an educational program doesn't mean you're guaranteed to make an income. What are you doing to make the income? What are your daily activities? What are you doing? Are you focused on Netflix, not working your business? Like, all of that comes into play. That's why people aren't making sales. They're complaining too much. Like, I tell my people that too. The ones that join me, turn belief into content. If you don't believe in something, it won't work for you. Okay, this is the stuff you're going to learn. This is just one part of the education. But every day, that's what I do. I come in here. I spend some time watching those. Then I create my content in the morning. Hi, D. How are you? I go to the win section. So I go to the win section and I congratulate people. Okay. Someone said they got 88 leads in their system. That's that automated system I'm talking about. Someone said they finally got their stuff all set up. This lady right here, Christine, she's like 70 something and she didn't have any retirement. And now she's making a lot of money with this program, and she teaches people on LinkedIn. This lady, Christine, like, this is the stuff that's posted in our community. What are we doing? I'm talking about a digital program that I joined almost 2 years ago, so I didn't have to get another job. So I'm just showing proof of what it works, the wins, right? I like to show this stuff, right? I've been doing this for like I said, the last 2 years. I've learned the skills to be able to make an income, daily pay with my phone around a couple hours a day. And I teach other people how to do it, and I show people what it's all about. So D, if you want to check it out, I don't know what kind of situation you're in. Like, if you're a 9-to-5er who's burnt out, that's the kind of person that I work with. Burnt out, laid off, right? You're free to DM me here, or you can go to my face and get the blueprint. The blueprint's free for you to check out. I'm just showing the inside of our community right now. So let's keep going. So we got a lot. We have created 30 self-made millionaires in South Africa, by the way. This is global. It's amazing what we have. So this is the same mom I just showed you about. So she posted her win in the community, and she said 900 at baseball with my boy, right? So I would just simply do this. I got to do this with one hand, mind you. Let me see if I can do this. Congratulations. Man, I need some more tools to be holding myself. I'll just say congrats because I got one hand, guys. This is hard. Hold on. Congrats. Can you still do it? Yeah. Come on in, friend. I didn't even put the S on it. This is so hard. Hold on. Let me turn my camera so you can see what I'm doing too. Yeah, go to my blueprint. The blueprint's free. I don't know if I could do this like this. Hold on. I got too many things going on. Let me continue with this and then I'll show you guys, okay? Go to my blueprint D. You just hit this button here and you'll DM me and you can get the information, or double tap my face and my blueprints up there, okay? So, sorry guys, my camera is a little, let me wipe it down. Oils from my hand. Congrats. Okay, let me do this. Let me put a little emoji. I'll just put a smiley face for now. I got one hand. This is hard. But that's what we're going to do every day. I'll congratulate people that are winning in the community. I don't care if you got 1 lead, 2 leads, whatever. New leads on a live. See? Hey, Ray. How's it going? New leads. Logan. Oh, Logan. Logan gave his story. That was the dad who literally works a full-time job. I was talking about it earlier. And people were loving his webinar testimonial yesterday. Let's see, what else do I got? Somebody talking about faceless to fat to, so they went from faceless to now showing their face because they realized they were going to do better with their face showing. Face forward, we call that. So you start faceless, but don't stay faceless. That's exactly what she's talking about. Okay, I just want to show some proof. Somebody got $100 and a $300 sale in this program. Okay, selling the two programs, the $100 and the $300. See, the South African, she made $900. That's a lot of money in rand money. 900 on a busy day, this lady said right here. These are all live, actual people posting their wins in the community, okay? So I'm going to share that. Every day or every week, we have new things going on. So this is the calendar, and I'm going to stack the calendar. So as you can see today, there's a tech call. So if you get started with this, and I have somebody who's took advantage of this tech calls. They got their website. They had a little trouble connecting a couple things. They got on one of these Zooms and they got unstuck. This is all free to you. This training is included with your program. So we're having a bookkeeping call tomorrow for tax write-offs. You see what I'm saying? You're getting all this, okay? We got a mindset training next week. It's amazing, okay? A mindset training, very important. All right. So I wanted to just share a couple things there, but that's part of the community. I like to share. Sharing's caring, guys. This is the best community I've ever seen in my life. I'm not a part of many communities, but to know that if I have a question, everybody supports you here. I needed that. Coming from a 20-year career to something so new, I needed that. Okay, so I don't know if you have any questions for me. Dee, were you able to get the blueprint? I'm not sure if you're still on here watching. This is where you go to get your free blueprint. We were talking about the offer, digital marketing, the free automated system that you get with this business. And we were talking about how we get people to find us to buy our programs. And we do it in 2 hours a day. That's the blessing here. Any questions, guys? Aria, I appreciate you being on with me today. Are there any questions before I pop off of here? Going once, going twice. I've been on here for, an hour and a half. So if you do have questions that you think about after you get off the live, you can email me. I'm happy to email you back. Once you email me after you get the blueprint, I'm happy to email you back and have a conversation with you. Okay. Also, I do give you a personal, you're welcome. I give you a personal video, like I'm talking to you like this. That's how I respond to people. So you know it's me. That's my email. And that's what we do here. Okay. Okay, guys. So I look forward to speaking to you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, guys. Ooh, we have mindset training tomorrow. I love that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, 11 a.m. Eastern. And I hope you have a blessed Wednesday, guys. All right. God bless you. Take care. See you on the next live.